his time has not arrived. The days he spends in the barn offer a quiet kind of relief, but hunger grows, insistent, insolent, like an uninvited guest that refuses to leave. He knows he must eat. And yet, each movement is a battle. He drags his body into the twilight air, collapses into the long shadows, eyes scanning the dim edges of the world. Dusk lets down its veil, when a scent stirs the air. A rabbit, soft and living, crouched at the roots of a tree just across from him. Slowly, carefully, he tries to crawl closer. But his body refuses to cooperate. Then, as if the creature senses the weakness, the rabbit leaps, a blur of grey vanishing into the thickening brush. The hunger does not vanish with it, it stays. Then, as if the world has not yet exhausted its cruelty, a sound cuts through the distance, a howl, ancient and clear, rising like smoke from a far-off ridge. A wolf. He freezes. He knows that an encounter now would be the final page of his story. But the howl fades, swallowed by a deep silence. The night is torment. The shadows shift and breathe. Every creak of wood, every shift in the wind is a threat. The realization that, in his extreme vulnerability, he must endure this without any form of support, makes the night even grimmer, and the darkness more suffocating. When the first morning light hesitantly breaks through the branches, a shape begins to form beyond the mist. Slender, earth-colored, the tail full and swaying like a reed in slow wind. A fox perhaps. Rafael remains motionless, unable to flee. Slowly, the figure steps out of the morning mist. It is a small, young she-wolf. Her coat bears the dusty violet hue of heather kissed by the last fire of the sun. She carries with her the silence of distances crossed. Rafael watches her movements. She approaches cautiously. Her head bows, carefully, reverently, and her nose touches his fur, light as a falling leaf. Rafael feels something he had almost forgotten, the warmth of another being, like the first ray of sunlight after an endless winter. The young she-wolf's name is Ira. She was born where the winds sweep across the Lüneburg Heath, in a land both vast and intimate. Her story, too, is carved by loss. The dark plains spared no pack, and she, too, was left alone. Fate has brought the two wolves together, like two stars finding the same course in the darkness. In the days that follow, Ira becomes a quiet presence in the storm of Rafael's solitude. Ira comes more often, silent, and brings him small prey, a squirrel or a young hare. She places her offering nearby, always keeping a distance, an invisible boundary she will not cross. Not yet. Rafael feels his strength slowly returning, and realizes he is growing accustomed to her presence. The vulnerability they share draws them closer. One morning, as he opens his eyes, Ira is lying beside him. He feels her warmth. It feels like an eternity since he last felt this way. And for the first time in a long while, he knows that it is not just his body that is healing. Something old and precious, something he thought he had lost, awakens within him. They are no longer two wandering souls, searching for solace in the shadow of their past, but two survivors who have found each other. Rafael has healed enough to move again. Together. From now on, They are each other's shadow, each other's protection. Together, they will search for what was lost. That morning, when a slow silvering colored the air, the two wolves resumed their journey. Before them lies a landscape drawn in hushed tones, wetlands sprawled wide, dense brush that remembers the passage of time, and the rare imprint of human feet. It is a forgotten corridor, and it shelters them. Here, they follow the riverbank, a natural path guiding their way. When night falls, the land becomes the domain of whispering bats, and the gentle murmur of the water. Rafael and Ira curl up close to each other, an island of warmth in the chill of the night. When a new day dawns, they enter the open arms of the Elbe. Along the river, they follow their path, until a sea of lilac blossoms opens before them. They have reached the Lüneburg Heath, where Ira once opened her eyes to the world. But even among the flowering heather, silence reigns, no scent, no sign of the ones they left behind. So again, they move on.